migration line to Chur, and then on to Books, and then into Liechtenstein. These are the lakes as we go towards San Moritz. At least you can see a little bit of it when it's sunny. On this route we wind up through several tunnels, lots of switchbacks, and a few bridges. Of the quaint mountain villages. I wonder what it'd be like to live here for a week or so. Oh, there's a parked car at Vaduz train station. There are a number of towers like this that I've seen in this region, sitting up on a hill or lonely in a field. Maybe an old fortress tower. My guess is this is an old castle or wealthy person's home. Here, not more than half a mile, another one perched on the side of a cliff. Here, not more than 3/4 of a mile away, another artifact of some sort. That's the youth hostel in Vaduz, Liechtenstein. And off to the, well, actually just behind it several blocks is the co-op store and the Mugelhelm bus stop. So it's real close once you get it all figured out how to get here. This field of cabbages, of course, and down there's corn and carrots that we'll walk by, I think owned by the man I saw yesterday fooling around there with. He had parked his brand new Land Rover there. People in this country are quite wealthy. This is a very wealthy country. At the hostel I checked out, how do you harvest these cabbages, and apparently you cut them off, I think just a little bit below the stem, on the stem, and then remove the leaves you don't want. And then there are machines that actually do this. Rather big machines just go down and they actually clean off almost all of the big leaves. There's usually two people at the other end of the machine, the back end, who will clean up what comes through if necessary. This is a crop of young carrots. Down further there's a larger crop, and by that I mean they're taller. And my guess is that farmers plant on a schedule to anticipate market needs. But notice how well coiffed these fields are, these rows are, by some kind of mechanical machine, the same way that's done on an even grander scale outside of Yuma, Arizona. Here, a local critter. Wonder what life is like for that little guy. What he thinks about, to the level he's capable of thinking. And is it anything like what we call thinking? I don't know what these plants are, whether they intend to be flowering plants like the ones in the adjacent greenhouse, but a pretty color starting to emerge in these flowers. What larger carrot field. Here's some beautiful colors starting to occur. Whether those are meant to be decorative flowers or whether they represent some kind of produce, I don't know. I'm guessing flowers. And there's some more pretty red ones up there. Huh. Well, I think this kind of locks in whether these are for floral arrangements or not, or floral use. Well, they look like those deadly Mexican peppers, but I don't think they are. I'm not sure what they are. Dried out hulks at that stage. Here, they're still fragile, very fragile, thin walls, almost paper-like. You can see this is an extensive greenhouse complex. So this is no slouch of an agricultural operation here. And it looks like this was set up at one time for mini greenhouses, but kind of, I think, let fallow now. Could be some kind of berries, I think they are, yeah. Whether they're decorative or edible, I don't know. The purpose of this plastic is in between rows. Certainly considerable effort, so it must have a purpose, and I haven't seen it before. These look like decorative house plants. And maybe these also. Pretty though, aren't they? Would these be the kind of grassy plants for a garden outside, i.e. landscaping? A little bit of park art outside this house or business, I can't be sure which, but notice it looks like it's got a big vise that's holding that love sculpture.